on the first three problems, it asks you to, they're trying to get you to go to 0, 1/2, or 1, whatever's closest, but we're not doing that. We're just solving them by adding. So on this first one, 1/4 plus 2/3, just really need to find a common bottom number. One of the ones that you could use is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 then is 8. Do the same thing to the top as you do the bottom. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3. 3/12. If you add those together, you get 11/12. And that's simplified. On this one, 0.5 plus 1/6. I'm going to change 0.5 to 1/2 because I know it's 1/2. So I'm going to add those together. 6 will be the bottom number that I'll use. 1/6 is 1/6. 1/2 is 3/6. So 3/6 plus 1/6 is 4/6. 2 goes into both of those. I know that because they're even. And it is 2/3. That's the answer. And then the last one, 1/8 and 3/4. I'm going to use eighths. That's my common bottom number. And 1/8 is 1/8. Times 2 times 2 is 6/8. Add them together, I get 7/8. And that's simplified. On the next ones, I am just taking I'll take 1/2 because 0.5 is the same as 1/2, plus 3/4. 1/2 plus 3/4, I would find fourths for both. 3/4 is 3/4. 1/2 is 2/4. And put those together, I get 5/4. And that equals 1 and 1/4 because I just asked myself how many times does 4 go into 5? Goes in 1 full time with 1 left over, so it's 1 and 1/4. 5/6 and 1/4. I'm going to use 12. Some people might use 24. Times 2 times 2, 10/12. Times 3 is 3/12. Add those together, I get 13/12, which is 1 and 1/12. On C, 2/3, 3/4 plus 2/3. I'm going to use 12 as a bottom number. We've done these ones before. This is 4 times 3. Do the same thing to the top. I get 9/12. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. Adding those together, I get 17/12. 12 goes into 17 one full time. It's 1, and then there's 5 left over, so 1 and 5/12. For number 3, there's a couple ways to do it. It says at DJ's drink stand, Erica ordered a cup of fruit punch made using the following recipe: 1/4 cup of lemonade and 1/12 cup of cranberry juice. I'm not sure how many cups of, or what cup of orange juice it is, what fraction it is. So what fraction will be orange juice? Write a number sentence to support your answer. I think if I had that, well, these things have to add up to a cup. So 1/4 plus 1/12, whatever left over, will add it up to a cup. So I'm going to add those up. I'll take 1/4 and 1/12, add those together, and then 1/4 is 4 times 3 is 12, 1 times 3 is 3, so 3/12. So 3/12 plus 1/12 are 4/12. If you can then say if the lemonade and the cranberry juice mixed together equals 4/12, just say it must be 8/12 left of orange juice because 4 plus 8 is 12, and 12/12 is a whole. Or some people might have just simplified this to 1/3 and realized that 2/3 must be orange juice. 8/12 and 2/3 are the same. On question 4, you have to be careful and read this carefully. Mr. Gomez ordered 3 pizzas for some of the members of his cross-country team. 4 of them ate the following amounts. So Scott ate 2/3, Nate ate 7/12, Dawi ate 5/12, and Mr. Gomez ate 5/6. For those of each of a pizza. How many pizzas did they eat? And write a number sentence to support your answer. That is just addition. Just need to find a common denominator between them all, and it looks like 12 would be the best one. And definitely the easiest one. So 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8, so 8 twelfths. 7 twelfths is 7 twelfths. 5 twelfths is 5 twelfths. 5 sixths, multiply top and bottom by 2, is 10 twelfths. So if I add those up, 15, 20, 30 twelfths is my answer. So if I have 30 twelfths, to simplify that, I know that 12 goes in there 2 full times with 6 left over. So it's 2 and 6 twelfths, which is 2 and 1/2. And how many pizzas are left over? We started with 3 pizzas, and we're taking away 2 1/2, and that's easy. It's just 1/2. Find each sum or differences and show your work. In this one, just adding 2/3 plus 4/5. Find a common denominator is 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 fifteenths. 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 3 is 12. Add them together, I get 22 fifteenths. 15 goes into 22 one full time, and 7 fifteenths left. So it's 1 and 7 fifteenths. 3 and 2/3 plus 7 and 3/8. So it's just 3 and 2/3, 7 and 3/8. Well, I know I have the 7 and the 3 to work out, and I think I'll just leave those and find a common denominator between the fractional parts. So 2/3 and 8, I'm going to use 24. 2/3, that's times 8, so that's 16 24ths. That's times 3 is 9 24ths. This will be 3 and 9 24ths, and 3 and 16 24ths, 7 and 9 24ths. It becomes 10 and 25 24ths, which equals 11 and 1 24th. On C, it's 3/4 minus 2/5. I just need to find a common denominator between 3/4 and 2/5. I'm going to use 20. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 20ths. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 4 is 8. If I subtract those, I get 7 20ths. And that's simplified. D is a little tricky. I already set it up, and I found a common denominator as 12, so I found that 10 and 8 twelfths minus 8 and 9 twelfths. The tricky part is that 9 is bigger than the 8 because you can't take 8 minus 9. But you kind of can with integers, because if I take like 8 minus 9, I get 1 less than 0. So if I get 1 less than 0, it must be going back farther. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and then 8 minus 9 is like 1 less than 0 twelfths. And 1 less than 0 twelfth must be 11 twelfths, so I get 1 and 11 twelfths. That's kind of complicated. We'll do those ones in class.